I'm going to start with the cons of Utah because I like to end on a positive note. You've decided to move to Utah, congratulations. You are absolutely gonna love it here. Utah is a great place to live, to raise your kids, to work. So much to do here. Today I just wanna go over pros and cons of living in Utah so you know what you're getting into. I'm Stacey Christopherson with C4 Real Estate Team and Coldwell Banker in Farmington, Utah. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Just click subscribe, like right there. Join the growing community of people following C4 Real Estate Team here in Northern Utah. Click the like button if this video is helpful for you. And then don't forget down below, first link in the comments is my Calendly link, and you can set up a time to discuss buying, selling, or just chat about real estate. I'm gonna start with the cons of Utah because I like to end on a positive note. My first con of Utah are their taxes. Now, don't get me wrong, property taxes are the 8th lowest in the nation, but where the taxes get expensive is the state and local taxes combined come out to 7.19%. So taxes are high here, and that is one thing that you need to take into consideration when you're budgeting to move here. The cost of living here with the taxes takes a toll. The second thing that might make you reconsider living in Utah is the air quality. IQ Air ranks Utah as the 5th air in the world behind places like China, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. Because of where Utah is located, we have this weird air current that in the winter especially, the warm air traps the air underneath it, like it becomes a lid. And so all the cars and trucks and pollutants don't have anywhere to go. So they stay socked in, and I mean, there's a definite line of gross air. Now, if you want to move to Utah and have the cleanest air, my research says you should move to Cedar City, which is down south, Moab, which besides being beautiful, clean air is a total benefit. And then super random, if you go northwest to Hooper, not Hooper, Hooper, they are also on the list of the cleanest air. Now, the worst places to live for air quality, unfortunately, Salt Lake City. North Salt Lake, I think ranks right up there too, but Salt Lake definitely has some of the worst air. You're just in the city there, you've got the buildings. For clean air, go south or north. The third con to Utah, unfortunately right now, and especially for me as a real estate agent, are the home prices. Home prices are up year over year 15.1%. They went from like $432,000 for a median sales price to $510,000 for a median sales price. That's huge. Davis County alone had a 5.1 increase, and the median sales price of homes in Davis County, according to Realtor.com, is $519,000. I've been doing real estate a long time. Our median sales price, at least in Davis County, I mean, we used to be like happy if it was in the 300s, low 300s, $519,000. And again, that's a 5.9 year over year increase just in Davis County alone. So home prices are definitely something to consider when you're moving to Utah. That may or may not sway your decision to come here. Now, with that being said, with home prices, moving on to my pros about living in Utah is the low unemployment rate. Utah is ranked 3rd in the lowest unemployment rate behind North and South Dakota for right around 2.4% unemployment. So the good news is you can come here, get a job, and buy a house and have a paycheck and be able to afford it. Additionally, if you know anything about Utah, the countless number of outdoor activities to do year-round here is fantastic. It doesn't matter if it's snowing, raining, summer, fall, there is something to do outside all the time. Super kid-friendly state as well, tons of kid activities. But if you want to ski in the winter, golf in the summer, we have the national parks down south. Amazing fall colors when you go up into the mountains in the fall. Spring is absolutely beautiful here once the brown turns to green. That's one of the reasons that we actually stayed here. My husband was 20 years active duty Air Force, so we lived all over the country. We got here and 100% decided that the 4 seasons was something that we wanted to raise our kids in and be a part of, and we have not regretted that decision. It's absolutely awesome here if you are an outdoor person. Before I forget, if you are looking for some amazing spring skiing up north, check out the video that I posted last week about the 3 ski resorts in Ogden Valley. It gives you all the information. There's links in the description. The snow is phenomenal this year. So much snow. So skiing should last through April for sure. The other cool thing about Utah is relatively has a low crime rate. The 3 categories of crime that are the most predominant are larceny, assault is number 2, and then 3 is actual robbery. But like murder's not on the top 3, right? So it is a very, very safe place to live. Of course, there's areas that aren't. So the worst crime rate, according to my research, is West Valley City, but the lowest crime rates are in Lone Peak, Farmington, which is where my office is. How cool is that? And then Syracuse, which is up if you're going to be at Hill Air Force Base. Syracuse is a great place to live. Wallet Hub says Utah is the 4th safest state in the nation. So go Utah, that's awesome. So these are just a few of the pros and cons of living in Utah. Of course, there's many more. Again, that Calendly link is a way for you to ask questions about where to live. Is it safe? What kind of houses are there? What are the price ranges? And I am happy to talk to you. Sit down, I'll buy a cup of coffee or an ice cream cone, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.